Good morning, viewers. Day 2 begins with more adventure and discovery. It's 7 a.m. now, and we have just started our journey from Hanoi, heading towards Ninh Binh. We'll be spending the whole day there and returning to Hanoi by night. Ninh Binh is about 95 kilometers from Hanoi. It's roughly a 2 to 2.5 hour drive, and the views along the way are really worth it. On the way, our guide is teaching us a few Vietnamese words. For example, Xin Chào means hello, a nice way to greet the locals. He is also walked us through today's full itinerary, and we have four main activities planned. First, we have visited the ancient temple of King Dang Dang Yang, a peaceful place filled with history and culture. Second up is a boat ride through the stunning limestone landscapes and peaceful waterways, one of Ninh Binh signature experience. After lunch, we will go for a cycle tour through the countryside. And finally, we will climb a hill to get a panoramic view of the entire area. It's going to be a full day of adventure, nature, and history. Stay tuned and join us for this amazing journey through Ninh Binh. Let's take a short break for breakfast. I absolutely love the bamboo craft here. From cups to lanterns, everything is beautifully made. You can really see the effort in the details. But to be honest, some of the prices surprised me. 3000 rupees for a bamboo glass? I mean, it's beautiful, but my wallet definitely blinked it twice. Time is slipping away, and our stomachs are calling breakfast time. Yup, it's sandwiches and coffee again. And honestly, no matter how many times I have it always tastes great. Seriously, if you are in Vietnam, don't miss out on the fruits. I don't know what kind of magic they grow them with, but they are on the whole different level. Long road, nothing much to do. नहीं काज तो कोई बाज. So click click click, and in just a little while we will be reaching our first destination. Our guide told us that our group is called Red Rose, and this is our flag. We have all been asked to keep an eye on it and follow it throughout the day so that no one gets lost.
The Hanoi is mean the rich flower from the grass, yes. And it's very popular here, grow up everywhere. Yes. You know, when we separate from China, that was in the year 928, and in our country there was no king. There was the civil war between.
The flowers from the grass are very popular and can be seen everywhere. He then went on to discuss his country's history, starting with its separation from China in the year 938. At the time from the separation from China, the king Dang Boling was only 8 years old. During his childhood, Ding Boling used to play war games with his friends by the river, using reefs as flags. Right now, we are standing at the temple of King Ding Ting Hyang, located in the ancient capital of Hielu. Here is Ninh Binh. This temple was built to honor Vietnam's first emperor Dinh Boling, the man who unified the country over 1,000 years ago. The architecture is absolutely beautiful, traditional Vietnamese style, with dragon carved steps, wooden pillars, and the smell of incense in the air. What is even more incredible is that this place, surrounded by mountains and rivers, is exactly where he built his royal place. If you are in Ninh Binh, this spot is a must visit. And now our journey continues. We have just wrapped up our visit to the temple, and it's time to head toward our next destination, the much anticipated boat ride through the stunning landscapes of Ninh Binh. Honestly, this is the part I have been looking forward to the most. Calm rivers, towering limestone cliffs, hidden caves, and green rice fields all over. It says to be one of the most peaceful and breathtaking experience in Vietnam. We are now on a small traditional sampan board, gently floating along the river. What is really special is that our rower is paddling with her feet, which is something unique to the region. The views are absolutely magical. You can see limestone mountains rising from the water, birds flying overhead, and long stretches of rice paddies on both sides. We even passed through dark, mysterious caves. Ducking low as we go underneath the stone ceilings. But there is something you should know. If you visit during the rainy season, there is a high chance you won't be able to go inside the cave. The water level rises so much that the cave entrance gets completely submerged, and the paths become unsafe. So they close it off for everyone's safety. Still, even without the cave experience, the boat ride itself is incredibly peaceful. Almost like time was slowed down. If you ever visit Vietnam, don't skip this. You will feel like you are drifting through a dream. That boat ride left me with such a peaceful, almost magical feeling. And now it's time for lunch. Just so you know, today's lunch is included in the trip package. And guess what? We are getting to try some authentic Vietnamese local dishes. Let's take a look what's on the menu today. Right now, I am trying something called a fish spring roll. And this one here is called kabasa bausa, which means fried fish cake with lemongrass. Today's lunch feels completely different from anything I have had before. It's light, flavorful, and totally new to my taste buds. And I absolutely love it. Alright, it's time to hop on our bike and explore the countryside. After that delicious lunch, it feels great to move again. Time to burn some calories and soak in the views. And guess what? I am cycling after almost 10 years. So, yes, I was a little nervous at first, but once I got going, it felt amazing, like getting back a part of my childhood. We are riding through peaceful village roads, surrounded by endless rice fields and towering limestone mountains. Honestly, this is the kind of landscape that makes you slow down and breathe deeper. Ninh Binh roughly translates to peaceful lands, and the name couldn't be more perfect. Everything here feels calm and untouched, like time is standing still. There is something really special about cycling here. No traffic, no noise. Just birds, wind, and the rhythm of the road beneath your wheels. And after the peaceful ride, it's time to climb. Yup, we are heading up for a panoramic views of this breathtaking place. Let's do this. And now it's time for our final activity of the day, climbing up to Mua Cave and Dragon Mountain. They say at the very top there is a stone dragon watching over all of Ninh Binh, like a silent guardian. To reach it, you will have to climb around 500 steps. There are warning signs everywhere. The steps are steep, slippery, and uneven. Honestly, I thought this would be easy for me. But halfway up, I can already feel the burn in my legs. I am short of breath. Still, I am not giving up. I have come so far, and I want to see what's waiting at the top. Right now, I am reached a point where the stairs split in two. One path leads to Lying Dragon statue. The other goes to a small temple viewpoint. The higher you go, the tougher it gets. The rocks become sharp and the trails gets more challenging. But what's pushing me forward is the thought of the magical view at the top. Reaching the dragon is far from easy. The final stretch felt more like a rock climb than a staircase. The path was razor thin, jagged with sharp stones. No proper place to stand, no railing, and right beside you, a steep drop. I will be honest, I was scared. I had to grip the dragon sculpture, just stay steady. That magical dragon perching over the land. And the view of Ninh Binh, stretching endlessly below me. Every ounce of fear melted into awe. It was unreal, like standing on the top of the world. After catching my breath, I made my way to the second viewpoint. a small temple resting on a separate peak. The climb there was gentler, but the view no less powerful. A perfect place to just sit and take it all in. This climb pushed me out of my comfort zone. But sometimes that's exactly where the magic happens. I didn't think I could do it, but I did it. And now this view will always remind me of the moment. And just like that, it was time to head back to Hanoi.
এক হাত দিয়ে করো না, এই হাতটা ছাড়ো না, এই হাতটা ছাড়ো না, এক হাত দিয়ে করো না। হ্যাঁ, থ্যাংক ইউ।
On the way, our guide surprised us with something truly special. She played a beautiful tune on a traditional bamboo flute. It was the perfect end to our Ninh Binh journey. After reaching the hotel and getting freshened up, we stepped out for dinner, only to find most restaurants closed. Luckily, we spotted one Indian restaurant still open. And honestly, there is something about having desi food abroad. It just hits differently. By now we are completely exhausted, feet sore, body aching. And just then we saw a spa next door. No hesitation. We went in and got a relaxing foot massage. That's the end of our Ninh Binh chapter. Peaceful, surprising, and full of memories. I am ending the day tired, but my heart feels full. Tomorrow we sail into something even more magical. Halong Day awaits. So stay with me, subscribe, like, and let's explore more together. This adventure is just getting started. See you soon. Take care.